this Nykaa landing page. Now here you can see this menu. When I hover, then like that, and when I hover on, then here open the sub menu like this, and this is a search effect, and this account icon, and this card, and here this scroll bar. See, when I was click, then we will build this also, and this heading images, all this like that. Now let's go on our VS Code editor and start this making this. For that, here first of all I will create a file index.html, and here for the HTML boilerplate of HTML, press shift and exclamation mark, this will be coming. Here first of all I give this top section, this icon and this Nykaa. For that I want to this icon. For that, right click here and go on the inspect, and let me just go on here and open this header, and after that I will find just copy this title and go on here I will paste this title. After that I want to add this icon. Let me just find the icons. Here you can see the different screen for the different icon is available. Let me just choose any of this. Let me just copy this link, and here I will add link rel. After that, here I will just paste giving the icon, and after that I will paste the link of that. Now let me just close this tag, and here I will close this part also, and let me refresh. Yeah, automatic refresh is done. After that, just here I will save this and open with live server. Live server is a VS Code extension. In this video I was used. Go on the here extension section, and here you can just type live server. And why this live server, why these are not happening, live server, and here you can see this, install this. Now here let me just come back again and close this one, and let me just go on the browser. Here you can see in the top section our icon is display. Now first of all I will make this top section little bit this download. We in this video we remove this. Now let's go on this header part. For that, here I will create a header, and inside header first of all I want to display this Nykaa logo. For that, div class name, and I will give the logo, and after that here I will give the img src. And now let me just copy this image URL, right click and copy link address, or once again I want to this image address. Okay, this image is not displaying here. Let me just right click, and after that I will go just here. Okay, this is in the form of a SVG. For that I will just choose another. Here I just type Nykaa logo, and let me just check where is Nykaa logo available. Where is, I think not available. Then we can do taking some time. Right click here and go on the inspect section, and here just drag and drop here, and after this is SVG, right click here, copy this and copy element. After that, here I will go and here I will create one file logo.svg, and here I will paste this. And now after that, this here I will make a one folder public, and inside public I will just move this my logo. Yeah, inside this. Now after that, here logo side I will give the my, first of all I want to go on the public folder. After that I will give the my svg logo. Now let me just check here. Okay, it will be okay, it will be not be displaying. Then we can convert svg to png and go on the here, and let me just upload this file. First of all I will go on the C drive, my YouTube videos and Nykaa and this public, and I will just logo this one, and yeah, just download this, and let me just close this, and I will go on my folder where this download is completed. Here download, and just cut this from here. I will cut this and go on the my here and YouTube videos, Nykaa. Inside the public section I will paste this. Now let me just go again in VS Code editor, and here I will change the link PNG. Now let me just check, this will be displaying. Yeah, here you can see this Nykaa logo is coming, and here see in the this Nykaa this little bit this border is coming, you can see like that. Let me just add this part also. For that this header, just copy this and go on the here I will create a CSS file for the styling purpose, style.css, and this CSS file I will add in the index.html file here. Let me just add this. Here I will go, and here I will give the link rel, and after that here I give the style sheet, after that h reference, and here I will paste this. Okay, here I will give the style.css, and let me just close this tag. And in this style sheet, first of all I will give the all the element of the HTML will be the box sizing, border box, and after that this background color. By default this HTML has a body back margin. Let me just remove this body margin 0 and padding also 0. Let me just give the padding 0. Yeah, now this will done, and let me just minimize this, and let me just open on the browser. Here let me close this, and here you can see this will be gone. And after that here I will give the header, and this header I will give the display flags. Let me just give the display flags, and alignment item will be the center, and by default I will give the padding from the left right will be the, let me just give the padding left right will be the first of all I want to give the top and bottom 5 pixel, left right will be the 10 pixel. Yeah, it will be coming. Let me just remove a little bit more. I will give the 10 pixel. Yeah, and 20 pixel from the left and right. And here I will give the bottom border uh, bot here I give the border bottom 1 pixel solid, and this color will be, let me just check. Here you can see this will be coming, and yeah, when we refresh this page you can see it will look like this, and this is a little bit more dark. Let me just give the light color. Yeah, now it will be light, and comparison a little bit more height. For that I will just give the its minimum height will be approximately 40 pixel. Let me just check. Little bit more, 50 pixel, 60 pixel. Yeah, 60 pixel perfect. And now I will add the all this link. For adding this link, and here you can see when I was hover this link, then here it will be all this open like that. See, when I was hover any of the link, see it will be opening, and this two places is not changing. Don't worry, I will add this later, but now I will just go through it. Let me just go on the where index.html file, and here below this logo I will add now. Let me just give this now, and here unordered list I will give the unordered list, and inside the list I will first will be the, let me refresh this page first one is a human. Let me just add, and second one will be the man, and third one will be the kids, and fourth one will be the home, and after that I will add tech, and this all brands. Let me just add this all brands and more, like that. Let me just create this here more option, and yeah, now here this one coming, and let me just change the this font size font. For that, in this project I will use the Google font. Let me just go on the Google font. After that, here just come here and just remove the my previous font which I was uses. Let me just delete all these things. And now here I will choose the this pop-ins, and let me just click here. Okay, I was close this. Let me open this and remove all these things and add one by one. I will use this 200, 300 and 400, and this 400 this also italic form, 600, and this 500 also, 700, 800, like that. I will just copy this link. Let me just click here and go on the here I will add, here I will give the comment Google font, and here I will paste the link. Let me just format this. Yeah, now this format is done. After that I will just copy the this font family Poppins and sans serif. If Poppins is not available, sometime net connection, then sans serif will be displayed. Now let me just go on the CSS, and in the body section let me just paste this. Okay, this will be the header. Here I will paste this, and now here you can see our font will be changed. Now I will make this, and let me just close this logo part. I will make in the horizontal. For that, here let me just give the here let me just add one class in the now class now, and after that here I will come, and here I will give the now, and inside now I have an unorder list. Why these are happening? Here first of all I will give the this unordered list. By default there is a padding from the left side. I will remove every padding, and now here you can see it will equal here, like that. Now here I will add the list style will be none. Now this dotted will be gone. After that I want to make all this link in the row wise. For that I will give the display flags. Now here you can see, and display flag in between them gap I want to give. Let me just give the for the gap purpose gap, and this will be the 10 pixel. Now see, little bit gap is coming, and here I want to also give in the gap. For that let me, I will give the letter, because by default this gap will be coming here, like that. Here here and here, this by default gap will be created, don't worry. And for now I will just give the here in the header section justify content will be the space between. It will be coming here, don't worry, it will automatically come here when I was added the this search one and this home one. For now let me just our this top section is done. Now let me just add the this search button, search section. For that let me just come here, index.html file, and this navigation, and here below this let me just go on the little bit here, and here I will add div. Let me just give the div class name, and this is a I will give the class here this class name will be the input search. And inside this, first of all let me just check, inside this see this is icon, and after that this search box. For the using the icon, let me just close this part, and here I will go the icon. For that I will use the font awesome icons, font awesome icons, and just go on here. Here you can use a multiple form for your website also free, and just click on the start section, Here you can click on the start, and here enter your email id, and it will be sent to you your email id some script file, and add this script file in your code. But in this video I will use the cdnj. Let me just open this cdnj font awesome for the content provider network. That's one. Just copy this one and go on the vs code editor, and inside the head section here I will just add the comment font awesome, like that. And after that I will paste this below. Okay, I was not copy. Let me just click again, click here and paste this here and format this. Yeah, now see, I was added for the using the search one. Let me just give the I class name will be the fast solid fast search, like that. And now let me just check on the browser, and see this search icon is added. Now I want to add the input box. Here I will give the input type is equal to search, and not a search, I will give the text. And here I will add the placeholder. Let me just check the placeholder. Why placeholder name will be the search for the products style and brand. Here I give the search for product style and brands, like that. And let me just close this input tag and go on here. Here you can see this will be coming. And yeah, now let me just style this part. For the let me just copy this input search and come in the style.css, and here I was at now. Here I will give this. First of all I will give the background color which I was given here by default, like this. Let me just give the background color. I will be like thing f5 f6 f9, and let me just close this. And here I will go. Okay, it will be coming. And I will remove the input search input background color transparent. Now you can see, okay, it will gone. And after that border none, outline none. Yeah, now see it will become gone. And after that I will give the padding will be the 5 pixel. Yeah, okay, little bit more, 5 pixel perfect. Yeah, and here I will also add the padding. Here padding will be the 10 pixel. Now let me just check, and 10 pixel is more. I will give the 7 pixel. Yeah, 7 pixel from the top and bottom side, and left right will be the approximately I will add 10 pixel. 7 pixel from the top and bottom, and 10 pixel left and right. And after that I will just little bit more increase this width. This width I think it will be almost similar. No, little bit more I want to increase this. Its width will be minimum. I will give the width minimum width will be 100 pixel, and after that width will be 100%, and giving the max width will be approx 300 pixel. And 300 pixel, why these are coming, max width 500. Okay, let me just give the 600. Yeah, and after that here I will give the display flags. It will be not coming in the single line. And after that I will give the alignment items in the center, this little bit up. That's why I was given. And here I will let me just increase this 200. Yeah, now it will be okay. And after that I will just go on the okay, this font you can see this will be the bold as compared to the my one. And when I was hover on the any of the font, okay, this color will be changed. For that let me just go here. I will add dot now unordered list, and I will get the size. Font size is I think perfect 60 pixel. Let me just check. Yeah, 16 pixel is as like this one. All are similar. Little bit small. I want to give. I think 15 pixel. Yeah, 15 pixel is perfect. And after that, I will give the font weight will be the bold. which will be the 500. Let me just check in my side. Yeah, it will be almost similar. And when I also hover, then this color will be changed, and here I want to make the cursor pointer like that. In here, when I also see, this mouse cursor will be changed in the form of a hand, and here my side also I want to make cursor pointer. Okay, now see, this cursor will be pointer. Yeah, this cursor will be pointer, and now I want to make the color change. For that, here I will give the now unordered list, and after that I will give the color will be, let me just copy the color code. I think this color code will be right click inspect, and here I will, why these are happening, just copy the any of the color code. I will just check this, and I want to check the color code only. Okay, here I will give the color. For the color picker any of the website like that, you can put in the this Chrome and just put this color property and just click this and just select this pencil icon, and which color you want to pick up this, just click anywhere which color you want to, and just come, and let me just copy this color code, and just copy this color code and come here I will paste this, and now let me just close this tab, and here I will go. Okay, this color is not look good, let me make the little bit dark, and I think not a more, I want to make little bit more. Yeah, like that. Now let me just check. Okay, now it will be okay, and I want to make this hover effect. For that, here I will add hover. Now see, when I hover, then this color will change. Okay, now this part is done, this search in. Now I want to add the this account. For that, let me just come here, and here I want to add, after this search, make a div class name, and here I give the account, and I want to add the account icons. For that, here I will go, and let me first check account icon will be like that, and here I will just click on the icon. Here I will just type user, and I want to press enter for searching purpose, and I want to use the free version. Let me just select this, and yeah, this free version, just click here, and here you can see for regular for users, this class name I want to add I class for user for regular for user, and let me just like that. Now let me just check on the my website. Here you can see this icon is display. Now after that I want to add let me just add the ping paragraph tag, and this will be the account like that. Now let me just go here, and this will be the account, and yeah, and this will both are in a single. For that, let me just copy this. Here I will give the account link, just copy this account link and go on the style.css, and let me just come here. Here I will give the paste this, and here I will give the display flags, and alignment item will be the center. Now see, both are coming in between gap. For that, I will give the gap will be the 7 pixel. Yeah, now see, in gap is create coming, and now let's go on the next section, and next part will be, and this font is also I want to make bold. Here you can see all this font is bold as here. For that, I will give the here font weight will be the font weight. By this font weight will be 500. Yeah, now it will bold, and let's go on the next section. Next will be this wish list and card item. Let me just come here, and here I will add, just copy this part, and I will paste, and yeah, here I will add what is this? Wish list. Okay, this wish list I will add wish list, and after that cart, and check on the website. Yeah, now I want to add my these two icons. Let me just add this wishlist icon will be the heart. Let me just search. Here I will type heart and just free version. Just it is the name regular. Okay, I will directly here I will change. Okay, what is the class name? Heart. Yeah, and after that I want to add the card. Let me just search this card, and here will be display. Let me just choice. Okay, here it will not coming. I will just type. Let me just check. Here I will type shop, and shop instance. Okay, I will use this icon if not available. Here you can see the fast only for shopping, but just copy this and here I will paste this. And let me just check. Here you can see all the product is like that, as like this one, and in between them more space. For that I think I want to divide this two part. This now link in this logo one side and this part will be the one side. And for that I will just here div class name left, and inside this let me just cut this from here, and here I will paste this. And after this here I want to again give the div class name, and this will be the right. Let me just cut from here and go below this. Here I will paste this. Now let me just go on the style here, style sheet, and see it will be changing, no problem. Where is header? Here I will give the here I will just create header left dot left comma dot header dot right, and display flags. Now let me just check. Yeah, it will be coming. And here I will give the alignment item will be center. Yeah, it will coming in the center. And now I will give the here little bit space gap will be the approximately 10 pixel. Little bit more, I think 20. Let me just give the 30. Yeah, 30 is perfect. And here I want to also add the gap where I was added gap in the navigation value. Here I was giving the I will give the 20, 30. Yeah, 30 is perfect. And this one as like this, and this search is little bit small. I will increase this size. Here I will give the width will be 7. I will increase this 400, 300. Yeah, 300 is okay. And this how effect is proper. Now see this top part is done, and here I get able to type. Yeah, this part we done. Now let's go on the next part and see. When I was hover, then here you can see all these are changing. Like that I want to make one array of object, and for display all this link. For that below this let me just come here and where both of them. Here I want to this header, where is close header. Here I will make one div tag for this storing these both of them, left and right purpose. Just cut this here and paste on here, and let me just check any changes is happen. Yeah, see, these are happening, no problem. I will go on the style sheet, and where is style, header here. I will, let me just add one class here. I will add class name will be the header, only header container. I will give the content. Okay, just copy this, and after that go on the style.css file, and here below this, where is, here I will paste this, and here I will give the display flags, alignment, item, center. Now see, all this will coming, and I will give the, this width is not taking full. For that I will give the width will be, let me just give the width will be 100%, and here I was also not given width 100%, and in between them little bit gap. For that here I will give the justify content space between. Yeah, now see, it will be perfectly fun. And below this header, where I was create this header, let me just format. For now, click here, press the shift alt F, and make sure that in your PC prettier is installed in the Chrome extension section. And this header content will be close where, here, and here I will add div class name, sub navigate. I will give the sub uh, uh, navigation. Why these are happening, my keyboard, navigation, like that. And here for now I will just random text, and let me just check, it will be display here, but I want to below this. For that I will go here, and in the header section where I was, let me remove the justify content, and this flex and alignment item. Now let me just check. Okay, it will be display here. Now see, it will be displaying here. And I want to, let me just come here and just copy this sub navigation, and just come in the style.css, and here below this I will give the paste here, and giving the font size, I will give the font size is small. Let me just give the font size in your laptop 14 pixel. Let me just check. Yeah, 14 pixel is proper. And like that I want to make all this name. For now I will just make this uh, what new. For that here, and like that I want to display also this section, this part. Don't worry, first of all I will display this one, what new. Just come here, index.html file, and this what new section I will just create list, and inside list I will create uh, list, unordered list, and inside a list I will give the, this name will be the what's new. Let me just give the what's new, and after that I will add this icon, and when I use hover, then this icon will be changed. For that okay, no problem, I will just go here. First of all I want to find angle, and yeah, now I want to, by default I want to display bottom one. Okay, like this. Just copy the for solid phi angle down. Let me just come here, and here this is our text name, and below this I want to add my icon, class name for solid for angle down, and let me just make this down, and here I will make this one in the span tag. Let me just cut this and make the in the span tag. Now let me just check. Here you can see it will be displaying, and this list style like that. Let me just add some other more link, and here I will add next one will be the, let me just check, uh, cell. Okay, I will add cell and cells. Okay, only cell, no problem. And here you can see this both. Let me just design this part. For that, let's come here, and here I was given the 14. Let me reduce this 13. Yeah, 13 perfect. And now I want to make in the single row, and for that here I will give the sub navigation, and inside on order list giving the display flags. Padding will be 0. Let me just give the, because this unordered list has a by default some padding. And after that, alignment item center. Now let me just check. Yeah, it will be display, and I want to also add by default here padding from the top bottom will be 0, or I will add the 3 pixel, and left right will be 20 pixel. Now here you can see this will be displaying, and here I will get the list style will be none. Yeah, now it will be none, and in between them I want to give the gap. For that, giving the gap, it will be 10 pixel, and yeah, little bit more I will give, I think 15. Yeah, 15 pixel. And why these are coming? Okay, let me remove the margin. Let me check why these are coming. Here margin, why this is coming. For that, let me just come here and let me check. Okay, this by default has a padding where I was given 3 pixel. Here I will give, let me remove this 0, and after that here I was given, no problem. Now let me just check again, it will be coming little bit more. Here I will give the margin will be 0, and here I will also give the margin will be 0. Yeah, now see it will be like that, and little bit more I will give the gap, I think 20 pixel. Yeah, 20 pixel is perfect. Now I will add a more link. When I was hover on the here, see this link are changing like that. See this link are changing continuous. For that, I will just go on here index.html file, and here I will add these two links are fix. I want to here I will add, if just copy this same these things what are happening. Let me just check. Let me just check in my section. These two links is coming. Okay, no problem. This sub navigation, where is I was given the sub navigation. Here I will give the display flags, and this flags will be by default. I will add the gap 10 pixel. Okay, 20 pixel. Yeah, now it will perfect like that. I will do this, and here I will give the, let me just remove this from here I will give, let me just add comment. In future maybe I want to refresh this, refer this, that's why here I will give the hover effect change navigation like that I was given. For now like that I will change with the JavaScript, don't worry. For now like that it will be okay. And just come here, and here you can see in the website when I hover, then this see this types of will be opening this dialog box. For opening this I want to also make this like that. For that, here this sub navigation is instead of adding I will add here inside the my list. Here I will give the div class name, and inside this here I will give the uh, sub. Let me add sub navigate. Why these are happening? Sub navigate navigation nav. Like that I was given sub navigation nav, and this will be the, for now let me just come this and just copy this part sub navigation and come in the here style.css, and this will be the here I will paste this. And after that, for checking purpose, let me just check where it will be displaying this sub navigation. For that, here I will add this random text, and you can see it will display below this, no problem. And inside this list, see this icon and this check no gap as compared to the original one. Okay, it will be also like that, then it will be okay, but little bit gap I want to add in this. For that, here I will go, here I will give the sub navigation unordered list li, and here I will give the display flags. Gap will be the approximately 5 pixel, and alignment item will be the center. Yeah, now see it will look like this, but I think it will not be perfect. Then I can do just remove this one. Yeah, and I will add here I tag, sub navigation li, and span tag. And after that, here I will span tag, I will add a padding from the right side. Right side it will be approximately 10 pixel. Save this. 10 pixel is very much. I will add 5. I think it will be not be done. Then we can go next section will be the with I tag. Yeah, now let me just check why these are happening. Okay, why these are happening. Alignment item I was given. Okay, here I will give the position absolute. Now it will be okay, one single row. Yeah, it will be coming in the single row. And this li tag I will give the uh, padding from the left side. It will be 10 pixel. 10 pixel is very much. We can go 5, 3. Yeah, 3 is perfect. And this sub navigation, first of all I will give the background color will be the white, and this sub navigation, and the first of all this sub navigation on the list. Where is list? Okay, now again let me just give the sub navigation on the list, and I will give that position relative. Position relative is very much important because this absolute will be performed according to its parent, that's why. And after that I will just add a border, 1 pixel solid, and it will be the color will be the ccc. By default I will give the padding approximately 10 pixel. Now let me see, it will display like that. I will reduce the this padding 0.5 pixel, and this color I want to give the little bit light color. Yeah, now as compared to this, instead of adding this padding border I will add a shadow. Shadow is I think okay. For that adding the shadow, and this is 10 pixel is okay. Yeah, 10 pixel is no problem. After that here I will give the box shadow, uh, 2 pixel, 2 pixel, 5 pixel, RGB. After the 0 comma 0 comma 0, 0.5. Okay, I was given the 0 0 comma 5. 0.5 is okay. 1. Yeah, it will be I think a little more. I will give the 0.05. No, 0.5, 0.1, 1, 2, 3 3 is perfect, and after that I will give the border 0.1 pixels solid, and it will be the black. Instead of giving the direct black, you can okay little bit for that. Let me just add here. uh, I will change the my top. uh, Let me just click this, and here I will choose this color. Yeah, now it will be okay. And in little bit from the top side, little bit space. For that I will give the padding from the or I will remove this, all things I will remove. For now I was given this, and okay, no problem. Now I think it's okay. Now inside this I want to add like this types of all this image Justin and this brand and all this. Let me just check, this is all this image. Yeah, this is image, and this is also image, this one. Okay, all these are images. No problem, I will add this. For now it's okay. Let me just go on here, index.html file and sub navigation. Here I will add div class name, and the inside this, first of all, here is what new section. See, okay, it will be coming now little bit more trend. See, this option is added, and every time it will be giving the some new product. See, it will be every time it will be changing the product, most of them. See, just a second, it will be change one more. Approx some interval of time these things are changing, and here you can see just in new brand and style from like these things are added. Now like similar things I will make here. Here I will give the p tag, and this p tag I will add just in. Let me just add this just in, and below this I will add div class name, and each side this I will add image. This is one type of link. Then I will add inside the link and img src. Let me just close this, and here come right click here, copy image url. Where is copy image address? And here I will paste this. And now let me just check on the my website. Yeah, you can see this will be coming, but no problem, I will reduce this. And here see, I was using the anchor tag. Anchor tag by default has its own property like a underline, and its color like by default it will be blue. For that I will just go on the index.css file, and in the top section, uh, where here, here before this I will give the anchor tag, and here I will give the color will be inherit, and after that I will give the text decoration will be none by default. Yeah, now see, and now I want to decrease this size. For that, here I will come, let me add one more images, which is a second one. Just copy this and come here, and after that here I will just go and just see every time this image is changing. So make sure that just copy this, and here I will paste this. I will just click here and just select this link, remove this link and paste here in place of this. Let me just paste this. Yeah, now here you can see these two links I added, and I want to both of them in the sequence, not like that. For that, here I will add sub navigation, and this will be the image like that I was given. And just copy this, come here where is style.css, and go below this sub navigation. Here I will give the display flex, and flex direction I will add column. Now let me just check. Okay, it will be coming, and here inside this sub navigation dot image, and inside the by default has a image. I will give the its max width will be max width will be approximately 170 pixel. Now let me just check. Not a 70, little bit more, 100, 120. Yeah, 120 is perfect. Now I want to add this just time also I want to make bold. For that, here I will give the sub navigation, and I will image inside the p tag, and let me just giving the font weight will be bold, 500. Okay, it will be not. Let me just check I was pointing the same element or not. Okay, I was not pointing the same element. Let me just go here, and inside the, okay, not sub element, inside the image, inside the sub navigation, sub navigation. Okay, just come here, and here I will remove image. Now let me just check. Okay, this color is red. Now I want to remove this one, and here I will paste this. Yeah, now like that I want to add a more section. When I see new brand like this, let me just go here, and I will copy from this tag this one to here, and this will be the like that, and here just copy from here, and I will paste again, little bit space giving, and here I will add brands, and now let me check. Yeah, new brands. Okay, I will add new brands. Now let me just check here. It will added here, but don't worry, I will just go on the sub navigation now, and here sub navigation now is where sub navigation now, and here I will add display flex, and in between the gap I will give the gap will be the 10. Now inside this I will add images like this. Just copy this one. Where is copy image address? Yeah, and I will go here, and I will select this part, double click. Okay, it will be selecting all this part. I will just select. Okay, it will be selecting all this part. For that I want to refresh like that. Just select this, remove this, and paste this. Now let me just check this. Yeah, it will be coming now. Second image I want to add. Just come here, right click, copy image address, and here I will paste this. Let me change this. Oh, where? Yeah, now change this. Now check. Yeah, this two image, and by default gap is automatically coming. Don't worry. And here, and this third image, right click, copy image address. Here I will go, and here I will create another anchor tag as reference. Why I was use this anchor tag? Because this image will be linked somewhere, that's why I was link this. And now img src and paste this here. Now let me just check. Yeah, now see, and by default I want to give the this all these things. By default space will be coming. For that this will be the sub navigation image. I will go here and sub navigation image, and given the justify content will be space between. And why these are not taking? Okay, justify content will be, and here instead of this I will use the alignment item space. Okay, by default I want to create a space. Space instead of creating this will and let me just check. Okay, by default this space is coming, but here why this not coming? I was given the display flags, and I will give the flags alignment item will be like that. I want to make the space in between them. Why these are? I think it will be okay for now. And now let's go on the next part. It will be our let me just check. I want to add this all the images, three images more. uh, I will do this later. Let me just go here, and in the new navigation section I want to add a more one. Let me just give the div okay, I want to add a anchor tag reference, and here I give the hashtag, and here img src, and here I want to paste this. Let me just come here I will just copy this, and here I will paste this, and after that I will close this. Why these are giving the red? Yeah, now okay. Now let me just check next section. I want to add one more anchor tag as reference here, and after that I will just paste img src, and here I want to paste this. Let me just go here, right click, copy image address, and here I will paste this, and after that I will just close this image tag. Now here a anchor tag as reference here, and like this I want to image src, and let me just copy the last part, this one, right click, copy image address, and here I will paste this, and after that here like that. Now let me just check. See, it will be coming like that, but I want to some things fix. For that this sub navigation I will give the one more where I want to make this sub navigation. This both in this another line board that I want to make this here. Let me just cut here I will add one more class, uh, sub I will add a image uh, image wrap, like this types of a. Just copy this, and I will go on the style.css, and here I will add sub navigation. Okay, once again why these are mistake, and here I will paste sub navigation, and inside this I will add wrap, and giving the display flags and flags. After that I will give the flags wrap, and now okay I want to add the wrap. And why these are happening? After this I want to add a Now let me just check. Okay, because of trap, what are happening? Trap for that. Why these are not happening? Here I will give the important. Mm, Before this, I will increase. Where? Some navigation here. I will give the width will be auto. Mm, I think I want to change something in my index.html. Here I want to make a two row. For that, here I will give the div and like that, like this one, and div this both of them. And this is first one. First three, cut this here. Here I will paste this, and this again three. Just cut this here, and here I will paste this. Now I will change something in my CSS. Let me just check in the browser. Okay, still it will be like that. And this img wrap, I will just go here, and this img wrap inside this div, I will get the display flags. Yeah, now see it will be coming, and here it will be like that. But I will give this flags wrap. This two row is coming. Why this two row? I want to just cut this, copy this, and here I will paste again. And let me just remove first for now. Yeah, I want to remove this. And this is a two row. Here this is image, and this is div. Here I will give the display flags direction column. Now let me just check. Okay, why these are happening? By default, and this will be 2. Why this will? Let me just check. I want to add one more div tag. Let me add the div, and here I want to remove from inside this, and I will paste here, and one remove from inside this and remove inside this. Yeah, now it will be perfect. And by default all this is space taking. For that I want to go in the image, and this wrapper is here I will give the gap 20 pixel. Why these are not working? Yeah, now yeah, see by default this space is coming. And now let's go on the next section, and here let me just check. Okay, new style form. For that I will just go here index.html, and this is another div tag, and here I will just copy the top one is a small, that's why just copy this one, and this is new brand, and below this I will add which one, new style form, and here I will add new style form like that. And let me, when I use hover, then this will be display. And let me just right click, copy image address, and one by one I will change this. let me just or I will delete this part, and here I will add div like that, a h reference. Here I will first of all I will close this, and here I will paste this. Now let me just go again, right click, copy image address, and here I will go, and here I will do. Okay, inside I was paste inside this. Okay, I was paste the wrong things. Let me just again copy, right click, copy image address, and this is anchor tag. Here I will give the hashtag, and inside this I will give the src, and let me just close this mg tag, and now it will be okay. Yeah, like that. And another anchor tag, h reference, img src. Yeah, like that. Now let me just come here again, right click, copy image address, and here I will paste this. Okay, right click, copy image, paste this. Now let me just check again. Yeah, now it will be coming like that. See, it will be coming. Let me just add more, div class name, and here I will add anchor tag, h reference, hashtag, inside img src, and I will close this img tag. Let me just come here, 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 right click, copy image address, and here I will paste this. Now another will be also a anchor tag, h reference, img src, and here let me just come again and right click, copy image address, and here first of all I will close this img tag, and here I will paste. Now one more, div class name, I will add div class name, no need of a class name, anchor tag, h reference, hashtag, inside this I will give the img src. Come here again, and here right click, copy, and here I will paste. Let me just first of all close this img tag, and after that here, okay, why these are not copy. Here I go, right click, copy image address, and here I will paste. Now let me just go another one, a h reference, hashtag, img src, and let me just go here. Now see, it will be again changing like that. This will be every time changing, so don't worry. Just copy this, and here I first of all I will close this. For now it will be done, and now it will be like that. Here you can see when I hover on this, then this will be display for that. And here for displaying like that, I want to just go on here, style.css, and where is unorder list. This is sub now, and when I was hover on this li tag, then this will be display. For that I will here give the some condition like a sub navigation. Let me just check on the here, sub navigation is a what a new. Okay, when I was hover on this parts, what a new, then this sub navigation will be display. Some now will be display. For that here I will go, and when I was hover on the li tag, hover, and then sub navigation, hover, then this will be display the sub now display block. and by default I want to give the this sub now will be hidden. Here I will give the display none. I will give the display none. Here I will give the display block. Here I was already given this display flags, and let me just comment this and see when I have then this will display, and I want to change this in the form of a pointer. For that, where is li tag? Here I will give the cursor uh, cursor pointer. See when I was hover, this all the images, no problem. And this navigation sub navigation li here. Okay, see all this link is coming, and here I want to give the, let me just check why these are not coming. Background color red. Okay, it will not be pointing that element. Sub nav, I think sub nav is not coming. Here I want to write nav only. Here I was given the, just copy this, and here I will paste. Okay, I was mistake something. Let me just check. And let me just now check. Yeah, now it will be perfect, and I will change about this sub nav navigation inside this on order list. I will give the cursor pointer. Yeah, now it will be coming. See, like that I will add in the cell section. Let me just add this in the cell part. This cell one only I want to add this all this text. For that, just come in the here, and what a new, let me just close this part, and I will go on the cell section, and here I will just create div class name, and this will be sub navigation, not a navigation. I was given the wrong spelling. Okay, no problem. Yeah, I'm random text, and now let me just check in the my section. When I add this random text is displayed now. Here I want to divide this in the two form. See this one and this one. Like this, I will first here make a div, and after that here I will make a one p tag, and inside p tag, or I will add a anchor tag h reference, and this will have, because all this link are has a link, that's why. And now here I will add, I want to add the, okay, no problem. First link is a shop all like this, and I will just add a random more link. Let me just copy or copy top section, and press the alt shift and down arrow, it will be automatically copy. Now here I will just give this will be the second link will be the, let me just check, inner wear on sale, Indian wear on sale, Indian wear on sale, Indian wear. Okay, Indian wear is similar. Now after that, western wear on sale, let me just change this second one. western wear on sale. Okay, somewhere I was mistake the spelling typing, please ignore this. Big on sale. Okay, big on sale. If you little bit boring, just fast forward this video, no problem. Let me just include all these changes, and after this I will back. uh, Now here see I was added this, and let me just check this on the browser. Okay, here you can see it will be display. Let me just how it see here it will be display like that. Now I want to make in this row wise. For that I want to give some class name. This I will give the I will give the column like that. I was given the column, and let me just come here, and here I will give the sub. Now inside this I was column, and I will give the display flags, and flags direction will be the column. Now let me just hover this. See it will display like that, and in between that I want to give the gap. For that let me just come here, sub. Now inside this column I have anchor tag. Here I will give the uh, or I will add here also, no problem, but this will be not perfect because I want to add the hover effect. I will add the padding uh, 10 pixel by default. Let me now check, and yeah, now check it will be much more. I will give the 7 pixel. Yeah, 7 pixel is perfect as like this. And this first link is always in color. For that I will give the sub nav, and inside the call anchor tag I will give the here colon first children will be had, color will be like this color. Every time this color will be like this. And now I want to add the second like second column, like here you can see this one. For that let me just come here, index.html file, and after that here I will create another div. Class name will be the call, and inside this let me just copy some here, and here I will paste this. And after that let me just change this again, access, and here you can see every time it will be changing the this one to make sure that it will not be perfect, this taxes, that's why. And now see these are done, and here in my section see when I was over this, see like this it will be displaying this some taxes. And now I will add, see these both are done, and after that I want to add like that. It will be displaying when I was over this all this menu. Let me just because all this every time it will be changing, that's why see sometime it will not be display and sometime display like that. Here I will just for now I think this will be only two things is done, and here I will just remove this one. If you in future you want to add this, you can add this because it's taking some only data I want to display this. Now this both are done. Now let's go on the next part. Here I will display this all these images. For that below this I will just come in the header. Here I will create a div class name. Here I will give the this what is this, I will give the categories section, and after that I will here this image I want to display this image. I will just give the img src and like that. Here I will, yeah, like that. Now let me just copy, right click, copy image address. Okay, I copy image address, and here I will paste this. Now let me just check in my section, see it will display like that. I want to add this. for that let me just create next one. Here I will go and img src and right click copy image, and here I will paste this like that, img src, and let me just close this tag, and here I right click copy image, here I will paste this. Now next another I will add image, img src, and let me just right click, okay, which one, fourth one, right click copy image, here I will paste this, and here I will check, let me just check in my section. Okay, see why this three only display. Let me save and check. Some leaking is common, I want to check this. I was mistake something, let me just comment for now, check. Okay, this will be displaying, and this one, comment this. Okay, I think I was not copy proper link. Right click copy image address, and here I will just paste this. Let me just check and uncomment this. Why these are not coming? I think this is more security. Right click copy image, and here I will just add another one. Okay, here I will add the img src and paste this. Now let me just check all these are displaying, yeah, and here I will go right click copy image, and I will change this tag text, just come here, and here I will paste this. Now let me just check. Okay, after that I want to this lux, where I want to come here img src, and let me just right click copy image, here I will paste this and close this tag img src, and after that right click copy image, and here I will paste this one, and now okay, here I will paste the double. Okay, let me just right click copy image. Now I want to change this, paste this. Okay, and now I want to take this tag where I was available, and this right click copy image address, and I will add img, and here I will first of all close this img tag, and here I will paste this, yeah, and just click here. Okay, only that much image is available, like that. Now I want to make this in center. For that, just copy this category section and come in the style.css, and here I will make this display flex, or I will directly give the margin. uh, First of all I want to give the width will be fit content, and after that margin auto. Now see, it will be coming, and I want to give the from the top and bottom side little bit space. For that I will give the margin from the top side. Okay, why these are happening? I will give the margin will be 10 pixel. I will give, okay, margin top 10 pixel, little bit more, 20 pixel, yeah. Now it perfect, 20 pixel is done as compared to this. Yeah, now it will be, and here I will add this image. right click here, copy image, and here I will go index.html, and outside this I will just img src, and here I will paste this. Now let me just check here. Okay, it will be not taking full width. Instead of that, let me just kick ref, or I will just giving this and go on the style.css file, and here I will in the top section, where here I will give the img width will be 100%, and see it will be not taking because I was mistake. Okay, let me remove this first, and when I was go on the small screen, okay, it will collapse, no problem. I want to make this full screen. For that I want to wrap this in one of the tag. Here I will give the section, and in let me just this one and little bit up, press alt and up arrow, automatically it will go. And here I will give the image full. I will give the class name image full, like this. Just copy this and go on the style.css file, and here after that here I will give the paste this, and here I will give the where is image width will be 100%. Yeah, now see it will be taking full width. And let me just go this one also. I want to, let me just check. Yeah, like that also I want to display here. For that let me just go index.html, and here I will create another section tag. Let me just give the section, and inside section I want to give the some class name. Here I will give the slide category, like that, and just copy this and just come in the style.css. Here I will give the padding from the top and bottom, every side will be approximately by default 10 pixel, 10 pixel, I think, not a 20. Let me just check in my section. Yeah, 20 is no problem. I will give this. Here I will give the dot pink color, and after that let me just come here, right click, inspect, and here I want to color code this color code, that's why. And here I will give the color red, color red, and let's click here this button and come here and just copy this color code, and here I will paste this background color, this one, and just copy this pink. Before this pink I will give the bg pink. Now just come here, and here section tag I will give the bg pink, and in Nykaa, yeah, by default it will display. And inside this I want to insert image. Well, let me just insert this img. Before this I want to insert this two button. Where is found? This two button, this one and this one. For that let me just here add button, and this is the first one, like that. Instead of adding like that I will add div class name, and here I will give the button container. and here I will give the button. Let me just add this two types of icon. Let me class name for solid for angle left, and close this I tag. After that, below this I want to give the right. This 2 is created. Now let me just copy this and this slide category also here. Don't worry, slide category here. Here I will give this, first of all, this slide category I will give the position will be absolute, because position will be relative, because this button will be go in the both side. That's why here I will add position absolute width 100%, and after that I will give the its width display flags justify content space between, because I want to give the space. See this one and this one, why this icon, both icon is not coming? I was missed something. Fast solid, okay, I was given the soft. Now it coming, yeah, it coming. Now let me design this. Just copy the btn container, come in the here. Here I will give the btn, and inside the button, first of all I want to give the border none, and after that outline none, and after that background white, and font size will be, I give the 20 pixel, and border radius 100 pixel. By default I was given, and let me just increase this. It will be the 50 pixel. No, not 50, 20. 20 is perfect, and after that I will give the its padding will be 30 pixel. No, 30 pixel is very much. 10 pixel. Yeah, 10 pixel is proper. And after that these are going outside this. Instead of going outside I will make this, where is it will be the 90%, 95. Yeah, now it will, inside this I want to insert the images. Just come here, and here I will give the div class name, and here I will insert the images. Anchor tag reference, and here I will just paste the img src. Just come here and let me just copy, right click, copy image, and here I will paste this. Make sure that all these are images are linked. That's why I uses the anchor tag. Let me just check. Yeah, and this will be not coming in the center. Why these are happening? Here btn container I was not given the height. Height will be 100%, and display flags I want to also add alignment item will be center. Now it will coming in center, and instead of like that I will give the some width. Width will be approximately 60 pixel. Height also 60 pixel. Let me just check. Yeah, now it will be okay. Now let me just insert the images. For that, just come in the index.js file, and here I will just create anchor tag hrefs and img src. Just close this img tag. Let me just copy this first. Right click here, copy image. Here copy image address, and here I will paste this, and just close this tag. After that again here I will create a anchor tag hrefs, and here img src, close this and just right click here, copy this, and here I will paste this. Again anchor tag hrefs here, and img src, and this is fourth, right click, copy image, here I will paste this. And let me just come below anchor tag hrefs, and here I want to, after that, this back, right click, copy image address, and paste img src, and here I will just close this tag and paste here. Now again I want to go on next part, anchor tag hrefs. Like that I can do with the JavaScript also. Oh, for here I was coding all this hard coded, that's why you can make a one array and store inside this, and after that add it with the help of a JavaScript. That's why here I was hard coded all this code, don't worry. And here I will paste this. Now let me just go below this anchor tag hrefs, and here below this img src, and close this tag. And this one, let me just check in my section, yeah, it will be displaying. And this jewelry, right click, copy image address, and here I will come, here I will paste this. Now let me just come again, anchor tag hrefs. Like this I was repeatedly I was do this, but with the help of a JavaScript these are very much easier. You can do by your, but in this I was just doing like that. And just copy, let me just check, and copy this image watch, and here I will paste this. Hrefs img src, and yeah, this one, just copy this, copy image address, and here I will paste this. Below this I will just go, and here I will just add, just copy this image address, and here img src, and paste this. Why these are happening? Okay, this take one, right click, copy image, and below this I will paste this again, img src, and here paste this like that. And this, let me just slide this sunglasses, right click, copy image, and here I will come, hrefs, yeah, like that, img src, and yeah, here I will go, here I will paste this. Now let me just check in my section. See, it will be coming in a second line, but I don't want to like that. I will give the single line. For that, just come in the style.css file. Here first of all I want to add some class name. We'll leave the slide category dash slide category dash image. Just copy this, and come in the style.css, and here I will give this display flags, and now see, it will be like that. And this scroll bar is display, but I don't order this scroll bar. For that I will go on the body section, and body, where is body? Here I will give the overflow x direction will be none. Yeah, overflow x direction will be none. And I will also giving this in the this category also, slide category, none. Then why these are displaying? It's parents. Where is parents? Slide image, and slide image will be this one. Overflow hidden. Yeah, now it will be gone. And when I click on the this image, then this will be slide. For that, just come here. Here I will make a one another file JavaScript for like this will be display. For that, here I will create one file script.js. First of all, I want to access this two button, const button previous one, and I will give the document dot get element by, I will give the ID, or I will give the query selector is perfect, query selector, and inside this I will paste the ID name. Like that, I want to next one. Let me here give the next button, and after that I will fire btn next add event listener, and here I will give the click event. Okay, this will be the click event, and here I will pass a call by function like that. And below this also, let me just copy these same things, and here I will change the name btn previous. Okay, now here let me just give the class, this class name. Let me just go on the here index.a, and where this class name, here I will add, let me just give the class name. Here I will give the btn container preview like this, and let me just copy this same format and I will paste here, and here I will give the next. Just copy this class name, and here I will copy this one, and just come in here script, where is script, here I will paste this here, this is class name, here I will give the dot, and here I will also paste this dot, and here I will change this in the form of a nest. And now these are happening. Let me just check this when I was given the alert and preview, and here I will give the alert will be the let me just give the alert next. Now let me just go on the here here, and when I was click on this button, okay, refresh this page. Okay, I think what error is coming, I was not added this script file in my HTML file. Let me just add this here. I will add script src. Oh, why these are happening? Src script uh, script.js. Now let me just close this tag, and now let me just check it once again. When I just click, why these are not happening? Click here. Yeah, now it will be giving the nest by this, giving the nest here. Okay, it will be printing the nest. Okay, I think I was given the wrong something. Okay, this will be the nest. Okay, I was given the opposite nest, and this will be the previous. Now let me just check again. Yeah, this will be the previous one, and when I was click on this here, okay, let me just first close this and again click. Yeah, this will be finished. Now I want to make this scrolling. This container will be scrolling. For that I want to access this container. Let me just come here. I want to access this container. For that just copy this and come here, script tag, and here I will give the const uh, image container slider equal to document dot query selector dot. Inside this I will just paste the dot, and here just copy this, after that I will give the that element, and it will be the scroll scroll left will be, I will give the plus equal to approximately 50 pixel 50 for the next, and previous left side I want to give this. Let me just close this delete this alert and check this. Let me delete this one, and here I will give the minus because I want to give in the, I want to go back, and instead of 150 I will give the 100. Now let me just check once more. I will go here, and where is, when I was click on the next, okay, it will be not be sliding. For that let me just check why these are happening. Image container, let me just search on the Google. Scroll left in JavaScript, I want to just go here, scroll left property, and I want to implement this document dot get element by id, and here okay instance. But why this is also image now? Let me just check why these are not in image container. And here I will go this Nykaa and right click here and inspect, and inside the home I will just, okay, it will be accessible. Then why here I was mistake something, I think. Let me just check. I will give the plus 20, here I will give plus 100, then also mm, check once more. Just click here, and when I was click here, okay, it will be not be sliding. mm, why this will be happening? Let me check this. When I was go here, uh, image container, and let me just add id, access this by id for checking this why this error is coming. I will give the image slider container and just copy this. After that here I will go image, where is HTML, and here I will add id and paste this here. Now let me just check, and I was given the this let me just go on the CSS where I was hide this, and here I was given the select category. Yeah, instead of like that I want to slide not this one. I want to give the overflow hidden, and this image slider where is here I want to give overflow hidden. Now let me just check. Here I will let comment this, instead of this also not coming, let me just copy this, and here I will give the paste this, and after that I will add img, and its minimum width will be 100 pixel. Yeah, and then why it not coming when here, let me hide this, and now this image container, why these are happening, width is 100%. Here I will give the overflow hidden, and now I will click this. Okay, now it will be working. Here I was given not given the width, and here I was given the hidden, that's why. Now it will be working, and when I was click this, okay, now it will be working like that. I want to do in the top section also, and let me add next part. After this I want to add this big discount. Let me just copy this. Okay, this is also I think one type of image. Let me just check, right click, inspect, and just select this, and here I will go, and instead of like that I can find also here, if this is image, let me right click. Yeah, this is also images. Copy this and go on the index.html file, and here after this I will just render this section tag div class name, and here I will give the paste this. Okay, I want to paste inside the image. Okay, I will give the img src and paste this. Okay, why these are happening, let me again copy this, right click here, copy image, paste here, and after that I will just save this. Now let me just check on my side. Yeah, it will be not be coming in the center, don't worry. I will here give the img image full. Yeah, now it will be coming in center, and next part will be the, let me just come and see these types of a I will render all this with the help of a JavaScript. Now with the help of a JavaScript, for that here I want to render div. Here I will give the div class name, I will give the, this will be the, I will add product, list of product, like that I was added, and here inside this I will create one anchor tag as reference, and after that here I will give the img src. Here I will create a for one, and after that I will render all this with the help of a JavaScript. Just copy this image, and here I will paste this, and now let me just go here, check. Okay, it will be coming here, and this 60, 140%. Okay, no problem. Let me just go back, and where I want to, here 640, and this one I want to make a one object, and again I want to render this array of object. Let me just here check. Okay, this will be perfect. I will go here, I will create one file, list of product.js, and inside this I will give the export default, like this I will make a array, and inside this array I will give the image img, and this will be the string. After this, okay, I was uses the array, let me just convert this in the form of a object. I and here I will give the discount. Like that I was added this two key name which is required for here, like this one, this discount and this image. For now, right click here, copy image address, and here I will paste this. Yeah, like that. And this discount I will just select, copy and paste here. Let me just go back. I think I want to type this because this, I think here some bubbling event is have. Just copy this image now, and here I will create another object img, and I will paste this in the comma, discount dsc, and inside this I will write up to 50% off, up to 50% off. Now like that I want to do this, like that I will do. Let me just do this as soon as fast. Now just I will pause and let me just complete all this array and let me back again. I was export all this data is done, and here see all this, and here one more things I was added excited offer like this. And yeah, now all the data part is done. Now I was exported by default. Now let me just import this from here. I will import from the top section. Here I will give the what is the name, import list, import list of product. Yeah, by default is imported. And here let me just console log this and check console.log list of the product, and let me just come here and right click, open. Okay, I want to open the inspect for checking this data is exported or not. Here see, giving the syntax error, cannot use a import statement outside a module. This is syntax error is because I want to change in the my index.html file in the script tag. Here I want to type is equal to module. Now let me just check. Yeah, and giving the list of the product is not imported. And why this let me just check why this aborted. And I want to go on the script tag. Here I want to also give the extension, sometime maybe it will be taking. And now see, here all this product is coming. Now I want to use this product and display this in the my HTML side. For that, let me just come here and where I want to display this. Let me just close this first and just come here. Here I want to display. For that, let me just come in the index.html file, and I want to display this in the list of the product inside this. Here I was given the list of the product class name. Now I will come in the script tag, and here I will give the let me just directly give the document dot query selector, and inside this I will paste this same exact class name. Let me just copy this class name, just copy this and come in the list of the product, sorry, in the script tag, and here I will paste this. After that, here I will give the let me make this in the variable because I want to use this is a very much big. For that I will give the list of product HTML, like that I will given. And after that, inside this I want to insert, first of all I will make a one const list of product, list of product HTML, like that. Not a const, this will be the list because it will be store the all this HTML, and here I will give the this will be the element el. Yeah, now here I want to give giving the for let I equal to 0, and I will iterate the one by one this array, or you can also use the like a map function, but here I will use the for each for loop 0 I, and this will be the list of the product dot length I plus plus, and after that here I will give the list of the product HTML, and here I will give the plus and equal to. After that I will use the template string, and inside this template string I will paste let me just go on the index.html file, and here I will just copy this or cut from here. I will go in the script tag, and here I will paste this here, and after that I will just remove this one, and let me just add once more img src, and after that I want to give this, close this tag, and again I will close the anchor tag. Here I want to give the dollar, and inside this I will give the, what is the name, here it will be one by one iterated, and here I want to give the list of the product, no, I want to give that one, list of the product. Just copy this array of object, and here I will paste this. Here I will give the I tag, after that giving the dot img, because I want to insert here image, and below this link or I will below this image tag I will add one p tag, which will be the display the, let me add this p tag, and here dollar hashtag I will give the list of the product I, and here I will give the, what is the name, this, like this, and it will be inserted inside this list tag, and I will insert this list product element dot inner HTML, and it will be to the list of the product HTML, like that. Now let me just check this, it will be not coming, why? mm, Let me just console log this part, console.log list of the product HTML, and right click, go on the inspect console, and cannot say the property of null inner HTML. Why this? Okay, I think this will be here. I was not given the dot, not dot. Now, yeah, now it will be okay. And here, let me just check this. Okay, see, the here it will be displaying, but why it will be not displaying in the first one? Let me just come again and check in the list of the product. I was added the disk, then why? But why this undefined is coming? Let me just come script, and okay, here I was not defined this. For that, just use this and just like that. Now let me just check again. Now see, it will be perfectly. I want to display all this in the single row, like not like that. For that, let me just go on the HTML file and just copy this list of the product, and here I will just comment this. For the in future you want to reference this, display the list of product with JavaScript, like that I was given. Just copy this here and come in the CSS varies here, and I will give this here. I will give the paste this, and here I will give the display flags and giving the flags wrap like that. Now let me just check. Yeah, and after that I will give the its width will be width fit content, and after that I will give the margin auto for that center income, and it will not be coming. Margin auto is not work. Okay, then no problem, I will give the gap 10 pixel. Yeah, now I want to make this in the center, margin auto, and this will be not be coming in the center. Why not coming in the center? Here I want to change something new. Let me just check. Max fix content, minimum fit content, it will be 1, and fit content. Okay, instead of using like that I can do one more things. Just go on the here HTML, and here I will create another section, and this section let me just cut from here, and here I will paste this. Now let me check again. Yeah, everything is running. Now here I will add class list of product container like that I was given. Just copy this and go on the uh, style.css, and here I will give the display flags, justify content center, alignment item center. Now it will be again not coming, and why these are happening? Here list of the content I will give the width is it 1200, 1205. Yeah, like that. Now it will be coming, and here I will add. Yeah, this will be perfectly done. And here I was added that this two image link will be similar. No problem, you can change by your own self. And I want to make this text will be in the center. This list of the product, just copy this, and here I will just paste this, and inside the p tag I will give the text alignment will be the center. Now see, it will be done. And now let me just check this next part. It will be like this. Just copy this, copy image address, and after that I will go on the index.html, and again I will create section. Let me just create a section tag, and here I will just paste the img src, this one. Now let me just check. Yeah, and it will be no center. For that I will give the class auto center, and just copy this, and style.css, here I will just paste this, and here I will give the margin auto. And why this will not be going in center? Let me give the display flags, justify content justify content center, alignment item center. Yeah, now it will center, and after that I will give the margin from the top side 10 pixel, left right will be 0 auto. A little bit more, I think 20 pixel is perfect, and 30. Yeah, 30 is perfect. And now next this is a top brand offer. Now let me, I think this is also images. Copy this image and come here, index.html, and here I will again paste this section, and like that img src and just paste this image url and I here, and let me just check this in okay top image. I want to make this center, just copy this one, and here I will paste this class name same similar. Yeah, now it will be coming in the center. Okay, after that I want to render like this. Let me create again this data list of the data and display this one, display all these things. For that uh, let me just go here. I will create a top brands file. Let me just give the top brands.js and here give the export default, and here I will make a array, and here I will give the same img like that. And after that here below this I want to again display the discount like that. And now let me just add one by one and I will back. Let me show you one. Right click and copy the image address. After that here come paste here, and this discount up to 65% off. Here I will give this. Let me just copy this, and here I will paste this, and okay it will redirect, no problem. I will back again, and where is, okay it will be here like that. I want to display multiple array. Let me just do this and after I will back. You can see data is done, this preparation is done. And why these are not scrolling? Yeah, now this is done, and I will import this in the script file. Let me just go on the top, and here I will give the import top brands and .js. Now after that, where I was console, let me just remove this console, both of them, this one and this one, and any other console. Yeah, no, here. Now I want to display this like that. For that, here in the below this top brand, for that let me just go index.html file, and here below this I will give the display flags, and after that here not, I will create, instead of using div I will use the sector section tag. And yeah, after that here I will give the list of I will give list class name. I will get the same this list of the product, or I will give the this brand tops container like that. And after below this, inside this I will give the div class name, and here give the brand top product like this. I was just giving the, and here I will give the comment display the list of brand product with with JavaScript. All these are displayed with the JavaScript. And now let me just copy this one. First of all I will display this, just copy this part and go on the script file, and I want to again access this const list of product element document dot query selector, and here I will paste this, and this will be the class name. I will give the dot. After that again I want to give let this HTML. Okay, why these are happening? Okay, now this list of the product HTML I want to create this. By default here I want to give the null, and after that I will use the for let I equal to 0 I list top brand. I want to give the top brand dot length dot I plus plus. After that I will give the again brands HTML, and this will be the plus equal to template string. Inside this template string I will just copy this part again, and here I will paste this, and let me just format little bit this, and after that here I will just change the this array. Here I will change, here I will change, and now I want to insert this brand of element. Where is brand top element equal to inner HTML equal to the brand top HTML, like that. Now let me just check this. Okay, why these are not coming? Why here I was given the comma, that's why. Okay, now see, it will be coming here, but it will be not like that. I will do this. Let me just come again, and here just copy this, and again I will go here, list of the product container. Here I was given the comma and paste again. Here I will give the dot, and now again I will go index.html, just copy this one and go style.css again, and I will paste a list of the product here. Here I will give the dot and paste inside this. And this content will be inside the center. For that I will give the justify content will be center, alignment item also center. Yeah, now content will be coming in the center side, like that. This part will be done, and now see this one and this one. Yeah, now let me just go on the next part. After that I want to display this. Let me just check, this is also image. Yeah, this is also image, copy image, and after that I will go index.html, and below this I will create another section tag, and inside this I will paste img src and this one. Now let me just check on my side. Yeah, it will be not coming in the center. For centering purpose I want to do here, give the class name auto center. Okay, why these are not coming? Auto center, like that. And yeah, and here I want to add one more, which will be the auto center instance. Let me just check. Auto center class name I was given display flag, justify content center, alignment item center. This is I will hard to register deal. Okay, like that I will create instead of doing here I will give the hard to register deals, like that. And after inside this I will create another div tag class name, and inside this let me just up this image, press the alt and up arrow, automatically it will go up, and here I give the auto center, like that. And let me just go here, you can see it will be coming, and I want to just right click, inspect. I want to this color for displaying that. For here let me just go up, and here I will give the color, and let me just give the red, and click here, and this pencil icon, just come here, just copy this color code, and after that I will go on the CSS, and here below this I will just paste this background color. Where background I will paste. Okay, I was not given the class name. Let me just come index.html file and just copy this class name, and come in the style.css, and here I will paste this, paste, and here I will give the dot. Now let me just check and come here. Yeah, now it's taking a full background color, and inside this I want to insert all these images. All these images says I want to insert. See, it will be scrolling. Like that, when we scroll every time it will new things is coming, no problem. See, this will be done. This is last part, we do this, and after that we come again our this navigation bar, this one, this only this part, this all this I will hard code it. Let me first of all complete this part, and for that I will create again another hard to register deal. Here I will go, and here I will give the file hard to register deals .js, and after that here I will give the export default array, and here inside this I want to only images. So instead of only use the image, for that just right click here, copy image. Let me just check this image is correct or not. I will here paste this inside here. Yeah, it will be correct, no problem. And right click, copy again, I will paste here, and now I will give the comma, again right click here, copy image address, and I will paste here. Again I will give the comma, next again right click here, copy image address, and here I will paste here, comma, right click here, copy image address, and it will be the like that, paste here, here, and right click here, copy image address, and here I will paste this, and here right click here, copy image address, and here I will paste this again. I want to right click here, copy image address, and here I will paste this. Total 3367, approximately 5 to 7. Okay, no problem. Right click here, copy image address, and here I will give this one, and here last part, right, copy this, and after that I will give this paste here. Yeah, now this will be done, and let me just import this in the script file. Here in the top section I will import this, import hard to register, and I want to display this in index.html file. Below this here I will give the div class name, and this is I will give the hard to register deal container, like that, and inside this I will give the div class name hard to register deal, like that, and yeah, I will give the, here I will give the image like that, and here I will display the list, display the list of product with JavaScript, like that I was added, and just copy this class name, and I will go on the script.js file, and I will follow same concept, and just use this document dot get query selector, and inside this I will just use the dot, and after that I will just make a one variable brand top, hard to register HTML image, and I want to give the empty string. After that I want to use the for let I equal to 0 I, and after that hard to register like this one, which is this data, and after that I will give the length I plus plus. Again I will give this. Okay, now here I will again, okay, here I was given the dot, let me remove the comma, and now I want to give the heart to register in an HTML equal to plus and equal to the after that temporary string, and inside that I will just paste this part. Only I want to display the now images. I will remove the p tag, and here I want to just come here, just remove this one, and after that here I will give the only the list deal, and I want to, this is array not a object, I will directly like that, and after that here I will give the heart, what is this one, just copy this one, and here I will paste this dot inner HTML equal to the heart to register inner HTML deal. Now let me just check in my section here. Okay, let me just come here, it will be not coming in the center, no problem. Let me just come again, index.html, and here just copy this container and go here, escape tag, and here I will just give in the comma again, and I paste this, and after that here I will give the dot, and let me just come here and just double click here, copy this and go on the style.css, and I will paste here again. And now, yeah, now see, this will be coming in the center. Now this part is done like that, and let me just fix here this why this margin is little bit coming in the here, it will coming, no, it will be not coming, and here I want to, let me just display the one of the here, all this only, not display this one, only display the taxes. For that, like a Indian wear, all this, let me just display this for look good, that's why. And let me just go on the top section, and here I want to display this all this where I was given what is new, like that, and sell, and this list tag, and let me just check where is close. Okay, here see I was given this one. For now I will just hard coded this part. Let me just do this hard code. You can do by your own if you want to run with the JavaScript all these patterns, similar pattern, then like this inner where all this western like this only I will give the taxes. For that here I will change this, here I will give the Indian space is available, yeah, Indian where, and second one will be, let me just copy this one more time, paste and paste. Now I will changing, after that I want to give the western wear, western wear, and after that I will give the bags, let me just give here bags, and after the jewelry, let me just here come, here I will give the jewelry, jewelry and footwear, let me just come here, here I will give the foot, okay, footer not, I want to go to the footwear, after that I will give the active and sport, active and sports. Let me just check. uh, yeah, it will be perfect. Sleep and luggage, I want to add one more, and here I will give this only sleep, and I will add launch. Yeah, like that. I will add little bit more. Let me just go on the main section. Main section, it will display top wear. Let me add this much more as soon as possible. For look good, and here I will change this with top wear and bottom wear. Let me just give the bottom wear, and after that ethics wear will give the ethics wear, and footwear, here I will give the footwear foot. Let me just check in my section. Okay, see, it will be very much large, so let me remove one by one. Okay, now it will come in. No, one more. I think now it will be, now see, it will be one single line, and see, and all things are done. And why these are coming, I want to check this also. Let me go below this, and this is image, and inside the slide one, where is slider, this one, and this just copy this, and after that css, let me just search this class name, control plus F, and paste this, and here I was given the padding. Then why this will be coming, let me remove padding. Okay, let me just check here why this margin is coming. Just select this arrow and check me. Okay, just check why this margin is coming. It will be the, okay, this top one. Okay, because of this image top one. Okay, no problem. Let me just come index.js, and here this is a image full section. Just copy this and come here, and here I will just paste this class name. I will give the padding 0. Let me just give the 0 or some little bit. Okay, not inside this, outside this. Image where is, okay, I was not added. I will give the image full padding. Why this error is not gone? I think it is by default here, maybe. Let me just check. Okay, this image tag, I will give the padding 0, and margin also 0. It will be not here, inside the here. Here I will give the padding 10 pixel. No, I will give the padding 0, and also margin 0. these are new. I think it will by default the images. Let me just check. Not from the image, then why it will be coming below this? Mm, it will be coming from here. I think because of this image, that's why it coming. And instead of this image, I will give the padding. Let me just give the padding 10 pixel. Yeah, because of this image. No problem. I will make this image little bit down. For that, let me just come again. Index.html file, and here just copy this image full and come here style.css. Here I will give the margin from the bottom. I will give the 10 pixel, and after that I will get minus 20, 30, 100, 1000. Okay, no problem. I think what is happening. We give the background color first. Background color red. Now let me check. Okay, because of by default this, because of this image, these are happening. This image. Okay, because of this image, not this top one. Okay, let me just remove this margin, and now let me just come here and check. Okay, let me just select this part, and here I will add margin, or I will get the padding will be 0. Okay, margin 0. mm, okay, it will be, I think, let me just come here and for again checking just image full, and after that here we'll go on style.css. Below this I will give the, once again, and giving the background color red. Now let me just check. I was given the image here, then why this being in here? Okay, because of this image, that's why this is coming. Okay, no problem. Now here I will, for here I think it will look good, and here we stop this video. And if this video is any helpful for you, please like this video and subscribe the channel, and thank you for the watching this video till this, and please hit the like button and subscribe the channel for latest video notification, and thank you so much for watching.